Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over one of my favorite loot runs in Escape from Tarkov. This one's going to be on Interchange here today. Now, before the video really gets started, I want to let you guys know that this is being recorded on 12.10. It's currently Monday. The wipe is in about 2 days. I'm super excited, but I'm recording a bunch of content today and tomorrow to schedule out over the course of while I'm playing during the first week of wipe, getting to level 40, because obviously I can't be recording and making all this content if I'm trying to grind up to 40 super quickly and then be way ahead of the game. So that is the explanation there. And if you guys hear any background noise at all, I try to give you guys the best audio quality that I can, a nice mix. And when it comes to my voice, everything, has a compressor on it, a noise gate, sound suppression. But it is 88 degrees in my room. I got a fan on. It's pretty far away in the room, but you guys might hear it at times. It might pick it up, it might not. I did a quick audio test. It didn't sound terrible, so I'm rocking with it. But 88 degrees, turning that fan off to record is just not an option, man. The sitting heat is just brutal. And I do have AC. That's how hot it is here today. So we're going to be hopping into Interchange, and we're going to be heading towards the back of the mall. Let me show you guys where to go. If I can, I'll throw a map up on screen in-game for you guys as well to kind of give you some pointers if you're a bit of a newer player. Let's head into Interchange. Alright guys, we are in. We are at the backside of Ollie, and we are just going to head right in from here. Now, if you guys don't know where we spawned, like I said, we're on the backside of Ollie, and then to the far right is the backside of Idea. So that is where we're at right now. We're going to be heading up this ramp. I'm going to meet you guys up here. Alright guys, we are heading up the ramp, but goddamn, look how beautiful this game is. If you guys aren't using PostFX, man, I would highly recommend it. It makes the game look so beautiful. The game's great, being dull and everything. It feels nice and gritty. A goddamn PostFX made it look beautiful. So, we are already where we're going to be looting. This whole entire back shelving, the whole entire way through the back of the mall here is loot central. I'm going to show you the entire loot run that I do through here. I'm going to show you every container back here that I like to loot because it's going to give you the most potential to get a ton of loot and get right to an extract. So if you're coming from Idea side, then your most likely extract is going to be Emercon, which is right here. If you want to just bring a rig in, you can use Hole in the Fence, which is out back, kind of in the middle of this section. And if you're lucky and bring 3,000 rubles, you can take the car extract if it's by power. If not, you can head along the right side up there and then move to Railway. So we are starting at this entrance here. Ollie is right there, and we are here. So you're not going to have max strengths. You're not going to be able to hit everything in here. There's a couple high up containers, but here's a grenade box. Loot not great to start. I believe you can find ammo in these. I would check them. Right here, you can find weapon attachments, also right there, and some ammos. You can find an AK spawn, just a loose AK right there, and you have an ammunition box here. A couple different ammos. I am going to let everything search the whole way through, so if you guys just want to, hit your arrow keys, get a couple seconds ahead when I'm looting stuff, go for it. I won't be mad at you. Here is where a lot of you won't be able to get at the beginning of wipe, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, just in case you use this in the future. So jump here. Jump here. Come on. There we go. It took us a little bit. Get a weapon box up here. We'll search this, see if we can get the mojo. Alright. Then we're going to jump here. And jump here. And we're going to scoot our way back here. Another jump. Another weapon box here. Now, these are rarely hit. If the entire back wall is hit, you could easily find tons of raids where these boxes up on these shelves aren't hit. Drop down here. You're going to have another med box. This should also have a lunch box in it, guaranteed every time. It does. I have a video on that if you guys want to check it out. We have a med spawn here. And I think there's another med or food spawn, like, right on the floor here. Somewhere around there. But that is what we got there. I believe there's, like, a toolbox or a tool bag or something back here. Yeah, so right here, we got the duffel bag. Grab some stuff in there. Man, I'm so excited for wipe. I can't even explain it to you guys, man. I love looting. And I love killing people and taking all their loot as well. One of the best feelings. So, we are working our ways back through here. Check all the shelves. All of these have spawns. All different tech spawns. Every single shelf, we have a toolbox here, which we'll loot. This back wall is just loaded. And we're going to have another loot guide that I think I've done on my main channel before I started uploading Tarkov on this channel. That we're going to be doing on Interchange, and then we might do some other stuff on some other maps. But All these shelves, check them all. These shelves, there's loot spawns on all of them. All tech spawns. Not primarily tech spawns. Primarily your tool spawns is what I meant to say. There is some tech spawns every once in a while. It's not too common on these shelves back here. But in some of the duffel bags and stuff, you can find some of those tech spawns, I believe. Yeah, here's your toolbox right here. The shelves are a little dry. I am in an offline raid. Not sure if that really has too much to do with it or not. But so far, we haven't really found much on any of these shelves. But I can assure you that it is loot central. There's a hand drill down there. Also, should have put a flashlight on this vector for you guys so you can see a little bit better. But another toolbox here. Couple things in there. There's a tech spawn in there. Make sure you're checking on these boxes as well. Checking here. I found thermite here before, which is a pretty important item. This time it's a hand drill. But checking all these shelves. Like I said, very, very dry right now. In here, you got a couple miscellaneous loot spawns up on these. I believe there's a couple containers. Check this table. You got a weapon box there. I believe some stuff can spawn in that shelf. Also could be a couple scavs floating through here, so be careful. But you have loot spawns on these boxes as well. This shelf. This shelf. Now, I usually run out here and hit this weapon box. Then I'll dip back in. Now, one thing about this weapon box right here is you can see it from the whole entire way down there. And that green container, which I forgot to show you guys, actually has a weapon box in it where if you have a scope, you can see this perfectly. Easy headshots for Shooter Born in Heaven when it was still on Interchange. I believe that was like 2 patches ago. But it's easy to get picked there, so be careful. Another weapon box here. There you go. There's a thermite. I thought that was a motor, and it's actually a thermite. Look at that. So all of these shelves, you want to check all of them. We have a duffel bag coming up right here. Food spawn in there. That would be super nice to get early on. Toolbox. Stuff can spawn right next to the toolbox, guys, too. Don't think just because there's a container here that nothing's going to spawn right there. Does not mean that. I cannot believe in this offline raid there's been little to no loot at all on these shelves back here. I mean, in online raids, these shelves are loaded. So I might have to hop in an online raid just to show you guys, man. There we go. There's a little bit of loot on here. But, you know, elite pliers, there's plenty of them. Regular pliers, screwdrivers, nippers, and I think there's another one. I know I'm missing one in the set of 5, but all these shelves, they're loaded. You can find propanes on these really easily, which you'll need a bit later. And back here, there should be another duffel bag or a toolbox. I can't remember exactly which one. Toolbox. For this entire back wall, I mean, once you loot the entire thing, you're going to have plenty of loot. A couple 100,000, if not 500K, a million. There you go, a couple of contacts. I actually took my headphones off so you guys wouldn't go deaf. I think D batteries right now are worth like 1,000,000 rubles. But that entire wall is the money zone, is the hot zone. This entire wall back here, just loot the entire back wall of the Interchange Mall. You guys will be set for loot. So, guys, that is my first loot guide. I'm going to come out with a bunch more of these, a bunch of different spots. And it'll just be super straightforward like this video. Just showing you where the loot is, where to go, and getting there first, getting all the loot, and extracting. It's going to be super, super simple and straightforward. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for news, sponsors, and equipment description below. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.